Okay, really quickly before I get into the video, a disclaimer. If I sound like a kid, okay, I am. But listen to my reasonings. I could be true. You could be having the same thoughts as I do. So, as you tell by the title, I'm going to make an update on how I said there was a problem on One Sisters 3. Yeah, that's no longer a thing. But also, I'm going to be talking about if there's a Season Pass 3, because we just got an update with Awakening Shigaraki and Vigilante Deku, which opened up a lot of possibilities. If there's a Season Pass 3, I'm going to make predictions. And also, in One's Justice 3, I'm going to clear up why I was wrong with the problem thing. So, I'll get into that really quickly. I can't make timestamps, but I'll probably tell you when I get into the predictions of if there's a Season Pass 3 or the characters that will come into My Heroes 1's Justice 3. So go to that. But why I was wrong on how there was a problem with 1 Justice 3. Okay, if you didn't watch that video, you don't really have to explain it. I said that there wasn't enough characters. I was wrong. See, I wasn't really knowledgeable in My Hero, the anime. So I thought that there wouldn't be much characters, and I knew of season 6. I actually read the manga, but I was just being stupid. I don't really know if it was I was young or something, because there's a lot of characters, and that's what I'm going to get into with the predictions. So, let's get into it. Okay, so it wasn't that long. Now, I'm also going to be referencing that video that I made because I had character predictions, right? So, in that video, I said that there's going to be Awakened Shigaraki Season 6, even though I was showing a picture of Awakened Shigaraki Season 5. Anyway, Awakened Shigaraki, Mirko, Spinner, Redestro, I think that's probably it. I think I said Chirakumo. Yeah, that's not even happening. But now, before I get into the characters I think could come in, I want to explain why I think there could be a Season Pass 3, or we're probably just going to get My Heroes 1 Justice 3, and that's probably what I think. I think a lot of people are saying, oh, we could get a Season Pass 3 because, you know, the update, and that's true. It is a possibility, but I see it very unlikely. I think, like, they're pretty much done with the game. And if they did a Season Pass 3, I'm welcoming it with open arms. I just don't see it as a possibility. The reason I say that, I don't just come out and say things without a evidence, proof on why I think it's very unlikely. You see, if they did a Season Pass 3, I don't know if you guys know this, but they're also working on another game called Ultra Rumble. Say they did a Season Pass 3, it would take the attention away from that game. Now, you may say, oh, it's just... But say they said, Season Pass 3 is now out, and starting with Mirko, which I would love, but at the same time, you have to understand that people are going to go to One's Justice now. And at least to me, and in my prediction, Ultra Rumble is going to be fully released or beta released on console and stuff like that in February or March. And the only time that I could see us having a DLC is probably in February or March, like a Season Pass 3. So it's very unlikely. I think we're going to get an announcement that, hey guys, we're doing One's Justice 3. We've been working on it, and it's going to come out in, let's say, a year, right? It wouldn't take, it would be like, oh, that's sick, but it wouldn't take any of the attention away from Ultra Rumble. They'll be like, yes, One's Justice 3 is cool and all, and you know what? Let's see what the developers have. You see what I'm saying? So it just seems like that's what they're gonna do once this is 3. But just in case they do a Season Pass 3, like a miracle happens, I want to have my predictions on who it's going to be. So when you go into the customization, if you have every character, which I do, except for Midnight, because it is what it is. But if you look at the customization, when you click select a character, it has the rows of characters. Each row, I think, has 7 characters in a row. At the bottom, there's 2 characters down there. That's Yuga and Midnight. You see where I'm going here? See, if they put 5 more characters in, the row would be complete, right? And guess what? How many DLC characters they usually do in a season pack? 5 characters. So there could be a season pass. I just don't see it happening. So here are my 5 characters that I believe are going to be coming in. I'm not going to be showing any pictures, unfortunately. That was pretty time consuming in the last video. I'm just going to outright say it. I think it's going to be Mirko, because they already showed, and I think if you guys don't know already, which you should, it's kind of, if you're into My Heroes Want Justice, it's kind of popular right now. Vigilante Deku and Awakened Shigaraki came out. Vigilante Deku is the one that I'm focusing on, and I think a lot of people are, because it brings big possibilities in. He is in Season 6, and so, I mean, any character before that could come in. So, I'm going to say all the characters, and then explain why I say these characters. So, like I said, Mirko, Best Jeanist, Spinner, Redestro, sorry, I was forgetting, so, and then Haya Nomu. So let me repeat that really quickly. Mirko, Best Jeanist, Spinner, and Redestro, and Haya Nomu. Now, also, just as like a honorable mention, it could also be Edgeshot or Crust, which I just didn't really see, but it could happen. So, anyway, let me explain. Mirko is one of the top characters. I even want her in. So, and a lot of people did too. So, and the fact that they did a character, Vigilante Deku, from Season 6, we could have one for Season 6. She was also in Season 5. You feel me? Best Jeanist, he should have got in because he was already in Season 3. So he was already kind of like, not a main focus, but he was in Season 3. Kind of had a little, important part. He got like kind of like destroyed by All For One. And also in Season 6, if you guys haven't seen, which I don't really want to spoil, but I mean, it's kind of out there. He, tied all the people up. So he's kind of, I feel like he is kind of there. Spinner, this is he could be traded out with Edgeshot. I mean, we have customization of Edgeshot, but Spinner and me, I wish he would come in. We have all of the League of Villains, so why not him, right? It would make sense. They would finish out the League of Villains, before they get to the 1 vs 3. Or, these characters are definitely coming in 1 vs 3 if they don't do a season pass, but if they do a season pass, I mean, finish the League of Villains off. Redestro, they already did Shigaraki Awakening, and so, I mean, why not bring Redestro in? And they already did the guy that he faced. So, and Haya Nomu. We already have Hawks and Endeavor, so might as well have him there. Like I said, him and Spinner can be switched out with Edgeshot or Crust or something like that. But personally to me, these are the ones I really want. And I already know what you're saying. The only cool character on this list, to you, was Mirko. And hold on, let me explain. You're probably thinking along the lines of maybe Shigaraki, Season 6? Maybe Deku with the Black Whip? Well, to me personally, like I said, I think, as we saw in this game, at the end battle of each story, the hero and villain, if you don't know, that was the story, hero and villain side. And at the end of each of them, you played on the hero side, Deku, 100%, and you played on the villain side, Kaichiseki version 2, and they were locked in the game. So I believe in 1 vs 3, it's going to cap off at the end of the war arc, because we have Vigilante Deku. So I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have wanted that as a character, but I think they were just like, we're not going to do the Vigilante Deku arc, we're going to stop at the war arc. You see what I'm saying? So I think the 2 characters in the next game are going to be Deku Black Whip and and Shigaraki Season 6, like with the cape, the cool Shigaraki. And unfortunately, at first, I was one to say that Shigaraki is definitely coming in if they have a season pass, which is highly unlikely, but now I'm starting to look at it, not. And I realized it when I saw that they brought Vigilante Deku in as a costume, and they brought Awakening Shigaraki from Season 5. They could have done Shigaraki Season 6. But they were like, we're not gonna let up on this. So, and also that's all. Another thing that I want to explain with Redestro is that since we have Shigaraki Awakening, I don't think personally, and not that I haven't been wrong, but it feels like it's about to be true, and I'm probably wrong, but I have a feeling that they're not going to do season 5. Like, they are going to do season 5 in some backflashes, but their main priority season is going to be season 6, the war arc. Um, yeah, that's just kind of what I believe, because they gave us Shigaraki Awakening form from season 5. If they're really going to do season 5, wouldn't they have that as a character that you would play as and fight Redestro? I think they just said we're not gonna do season 5. We're gonna have him in backflashes. Like Shigaraki might remember, like, oh, this man Redestro. You know what I mean? I beat him, and then you're gonna play as that. But they don't really need to lock it down in season 3. So that's pretty much it. I really wanted to make it a short video, but hopefully a season pass 3 happens. I would love to have new characters. This game is getting stale, but I can see how we're just gonna get My Heroes Wants Justice 3. So, see you guys later.